What's going on, guys, and welcome right back into Banished. We built the hunting cabin last episode, and now we're trying to just figure out the food problem, possibly get some seeds for our crop fields if the trader does decide to stop by. We have 2 herdsmen working inside the pasture right now. That way we can see if we can get some more sheepity sheeps, because I feel like that might be a good decision to just breed sheep, because they would be like almost an unlimited source of food. If we do get enough people, or enough sheep breeded. These 2 have had a child. Hopefully that one has a child with one of these 2. And then we inbred the hell out of them, and hopefully we get a whole bunch of food. And it looked like we actually had like a sufficient amount of things in here to trade. It seemed like coats were one of the best of choices, so we're going to up the ante and add another 40 in there. And we're going to definitely... Where is the tailor's shack? Down that to 50. And just, we got 2 new laborers. Awesome. And we're just going to set a tailor because we do... Okay, he did take a job as a tailor. Okay, good. Oh, there already is a tailor. Isn't there? Yeah, there was already a tailor. Okay, so let's set another gatherer. And I want to say another fisherman. An herbalist, because we're pretty low on herbs. See how this hunting cabin's doing. Current season. It's early summer, and it's already got the same amount as previous season, but I think we built it in like a bad time. During a bad period of time. We'll see. We'll see how it does. Hopefully it does phenomenal. And we got another laborer, which I think we'll just keep as a regular. What are we low on? We're low on iron. Let's just have him clear out some of this iron over here. That's fine. We can only hope that the seed trader will come by at some point in the next couple of days, because we really do need seeds. I know I keep bringing it up, but if we had seeds, we could plant both these crop fields. We can set a bunch of farmers to just work the crop fields, and we'll just not really have to worry about food too often anymore. But as of right now, food is the #1 thing that we're worrying about. It's dipping low, but it's not dipping too low. It could be worse. We could have everybody dying of famine again. We've had that happen once before. Oh, those people still have eggs. That's cool. So the old blacksmith died, and then they took over his house. What a bunch of jerks. We're just going to set... no, we're fine. We just need this guy to gather some iron up. That way we can just... up the ante. We need to get some stone as well. We can easily gather some stone from over here. We can also make a bridge. Like, what is over here that is... I mean, we don't want to expand. Never mind. Expanding doesn't sound like a good idea right now. Sounds like a terrible idea, actually. Let's have this guy gather all this iron, too. Just keep having that guy gather iron. Screw him. Alright, sheep is fully grown, so they should be multiplying faster now, since there's 3 of them. We had 1, so they sold me a pregnant sheep, or that sheep just pooped one out randomly. And now they're just going to inbred and slowly but surely multiply like crazy. Apparently chickens are the best for that, but they didn't have chickens for trade, which kind of sucked. I did ask to special order cows the next time they came by, because cows would be good for food. Meat generally lasts longer than, say, some sheep fat or sheep wool, which I think is what they give me. I think I can actually kill the sheep, I don't know, and just take their food. I don't know how, so I wish I knew. It's probably like a slaughter button somewhere. Once it's full, they just start killing one off, and then they repopulate and continue on. So we need a project. We always like to think of a project for each episode. And, a child was born. Awesome. We don't want anything that's going to cause more jobs, because we don't have enough people as is. We don't want anything that's going to spread our food too thin. We could build, just for, like, later. We could just build a bridge across for just 64 wood and 16 stone. Just for, like, future uses, we might as well, right? It's always good to get a project going. And maybe... Do we have a lot of stone? I was going to say, because we could just Do something like this. It's a huge stone road, or actually start making our roads into stone. We just don't need... We need like a quarry with like 15 people inside it to be able to do something like that. This guy's going to work on the iron, though. Look at all this iron just sitting here. Pretty good. Guy's pretty good at what he does. Oh, there's somebody helping him? Is there a job that's not available at the moment? Oh, the guy at the tailor already has 50 coats. Okay. I would up the coats. How much leather do we have? 16, 20 leather. I want to up the coats because it's just leather, and then you can use the coats for trading. We don't want to have the situation where somebody comes by with seeds and we just don't have enough stuff. So we got another 2 laborers, which we don't really want as builders. We can have a woodcutter. Oh god, we're all out of firewood. Shit, good thing I did set a woodcutter. And we can set... I don't know if having more than one trader does anything for us. I assume they just get more stuff and move it in there quicker. So I don't think that's really worth it. We'll have a builder just work on the bridge. That's fine. Awesome. We just need a population. That's really what the problem is right now. If we get a population up and running, we can have a lot more people working on a lot of things. The only way that's possible is if we get more food, which is going to come down to getting these farms up and running. Another person working as a laborer. Let's just have you be a builder. Go out there and build the bridge, even though it's kind of a waste. Let's pause it. You know what? No. We don't want you as builders. We want you as laborers. We want you out here working, digging up, getting all this iron, getting all this stone and iron, because we need stone and iron more than anything else. And just get to work, man. That's all we need you to do. That's why you're laborers. That's your job. Get to work. Awesome. At 20 wool in here, we can be making those heavy coats. Let's start making those heavy coats, man. That'd be good. Reserve of firewood is low. Of course it is. We just set a woodcutter. Relax. Give him a little bit. Give him a moment to work. Alright? Just give him a few moments. Fishing jock. Is this even worth having? I mean, it's a few food on the point, but it's not a lot. It's perfectly fine with me, though. Got 4 sheep now. Hunting cabin. This hunting cabin did very well last season. 16 leather, 640 venison. Farms are really what the output's going to be, and we need seeds for farms. This is an orchard, just in case we do get tree seeds. And gatherer's hut. I could set a gatherer's hut out here. How is this gatherer's hut doing? This gatherer's hut's doing like perfectly fine, so I don't really want to move it. It's in probably just a good location for gathering, I suppose. This area is really good for hunting, as you can see. A lot of things going around. I don't think I've ever seen a series where people actually use the entire large map, which is ridiculous. As soon as this city dies, we're going to go for like a hardcore Banished mode if we ever... essentially, what has come down to is Banished. The Banished series will end as soon as... what's it called? As soon as Survive the Forest comes out. The Forest comes out. We got 4 new laborers. Okay, we got people growing up. We need people working for food. Let's just up the number of hunters here. And let's up the hunters. Here we go. Now we got 3 hunters on each shack hunting. Awesome. Merchant has arrived. Can things be going our way, guys? Can things be going our way right now? Trade. Coal. You are a son of a bitch, aren't you? Ale, coal, firewood, iron, steel, stone... Logs, wood, warm coats, tools, leather, ale. Do we want coal? I don't think we really do we? It's just so expensive. 6 for 34. You know what? Get the hell out of here. I mean, what do we want you to bring back next time? If you're gonna bring back anything, so just bring back iron and stone. And logs. If anything, if you're gonna bring anything at all. It's like we've had people, we've had the food merchants, we've had the pasture merchants, we've had the resource merchant, this guy right here. We just haven't had a seed merchant yet. A seed merchant selling any type of seeds at all. Any type of seeds, we will take it. That would literally bring out the famine. That will boost the economy, and people will not be starving. We'd have so much food. We could increase whatever we have. We can build up the city even more, add more houses, more babies. But no, you have yet to bring me to some damn seeds, and you're starting to piss me off. God damn it. Just kidding, I'm really not that mad. Quarry, 80 and 40. Not worth it. Not worth it quite yet. It will be worth it pretty soon. We'll put like a quarry over here maybe, and a mine in Big Mountain. We need Big Mountain for mine. Probably nowhere. There's really no mountains near here. In these mountains we could utilize probably. Yeah, we probably could use those mountains. It's a whole iron deposit over here. Do you change what you're trying to give me? Dismiss? Oh, I can dismiss him and just send him on his way. That's good. Good thing I can dismiss them. It kind of maybe makes it so it's a lesser of a time for the next one to come along. We got 5 sheep now. Wool production should be increasing. The extra warm coats should be increasing as well. Hide coats, warm coats. I think people are going to continuously use hide coats until more warm coats are made. Maybe they go for the best first. I really am not sure. We're really low on food, but we've never been to the point where anybody's been starving in a little while, which is good. We're sustaining a 22-person city. Died of old age. Person replaced the herbalist. Okay. That's perfectly fine. The herbalist is a laborer anyway. Is that... yeah, 5 sheep. Thought I counted wrong before. I would love to put a gathering hut out here. Probably should. I feel like that might boost our food a little bit. If we had a house out here, it'd boost our food a lot too. Gathering hut. Let's just do it, you know? Screw it. Just do it. Just do it. Screw it. Might as well. And then if we ever get more people, we have somewhere to put them. We have somewhere to put them, and we'll just put them in the gathering hut, because that's what we do best. We have 5 people in there, 1 person in there, cleric, almost dead, 84 years old. Bless your heart. 4 people, 4 people. Yeah, that nobody really lives with old people. Whenever I look at houses, they're always living alone. They're like, you're smelly and old, we don't want to live with you. Which is understandable, I guess. I wouldn't want to live with a smelly old cleric. That'd probably be awful, honestly, now that I think of it. Would you guys like to live with a smelly old cleric? I wouldn't. It'd be like, back in my day, we used to have everybody go to the church. Even though everybody's going to church. 23 members, actually. I don't even know why I built the church. At least my happiness is, like, really good. We could put a graveyard right next to it. Or right behind it, for that matter. That'd be a nice project. Let's work on a graveyard. This is probably the first time I've ever built a cemetery, in all honesty. We probably should. I feel like that increases happiness, right? We want it to be the size of the church, because we don't want it to be too small, and we want it to just fit directly behind the church. Let's do 10 by 8, and just whenever somebody gets around to it, they can put it down, I guess. Whenever they get around to finally doing it and building this gatherer's hut. I was going to say harvester's hut, but that's not a thing. Probably need a laborer to help them or something. I don't think this guy's working though, so he should be. Oh, it's because they're over here gathering iron, so let's cancel that. And you can go help with the gathering hut. That way we can try and get a little bit more. Died of old age, no labor is available. That was this in this hunting cabin? Good. Okay, that's fine. We've lived off of not having... Why do we have 2 logs inside the hunting cabin? What the hell's going on there? What the hell? Why did you find logs in a hunting cabin? What are you doing? Did you kill an animal that ate a log? Did you pick up a log thinking it was a log, but it was a piece of poop? and then you thought it was a log, so you labeled it as a log, and now it's a log, and I can build with it. You're gonna end up building a house with a piece of poop, you weirdo. Way to be. Oh yeah, this area is perfect for gathering. Look at all this. Like, literally just right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things. Look at all this stuff. Wow. Okay. This is like a gathering, like, best gathering spot I've ever seen. Or hopefully those things actually mean you can gather a lot of stuff from that location. That would be cool. The reason why these guys aren't really optimized a lot is because I don't have a house next to here. So a lot of them are running to work, doing their job just a little bit, and then having to leave early to run home. So how many sheep do we have now? 2, 3, 4, 5, and a baby. So it seems like they just kind of like, when one's fully grown, another baby pops out. And it just kind of works that way. Reserve of stone is low, but do we have enough stone for this? Yeah, so just finish it and shut up. We're not ending this episode until the Gatherer's Hut is done. No way in hell we're doing that. Child named Loria was born. I wish I could name all the children that are born. That would be amazing. Please add that. Developers, if you're watching this, make it so I can name my children if I want to. Name that guy Bubble Butt. I'd have the funniest names ever, and then people will, like, Bubble Butt will die of old age. It'd be the coolest thing ever. We need that. That needs to be part of this game. Make it happen. Make it happen. Wait for the Gatherer's Hut to be built. And then, how many Gatherers do we have? We have 4. So let's down this Gatherer's Hut to 2. And let's up the Gatherer's Hut over here. What are you moping about? Gatherer. But I have another Gatherer's Hut, so you can shut up. Thank you. Already has 16 roots, 16 onions, and 16 mushrooms. Oh yeah, that place is going to be phenomenal for food. This place is actually pretty damn good for food. We got another laborer. I guess you can go and be a gatherer since we have 6 locations, 6 spots to be filled over there. This builder has no job at all, so we'll also make you a gatherer. Why the hell not? We got 3 gatherers and 2 great locations. Thank you for stopping by today's Banished episode, and hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later.